Hello. Hopefully I have the good lighting today. I tell you, it has been storming, and I'm not kidding. It has been storming here every day. So I'm trying to sneak in between the storms to go over some concealer. Don't mind my hair, it's having a bad day. So I've washed my face, I've lotioned, and always primed my face. So let's get started on concealing, but I'm gonna have a little sip here. Hopefully y'all are having a great day. All right, hopefully I have set that right. So we have different colors. We have Taffeta, which is a neutral shade. So I'm gonna show you that. This is Taffeta. Can you see it okay? It's very neutral. And then we have Velour, which is for people with yellow undertones or for dark circles. So this is Velour. It's a little bit lighter. Hopefully you can tell. It's kind of got that yellow base to it. And then we have Organza. Organza is for pink tones. So hopefully you can see that a little bit anyways. And then in the same line, but just a little bit darker, is Chiffon. It's in the pinks as well. So it's a little bit darker. When I'm tan, I'm a little bit more Chiffon, but I'm typically Organza. So I've done half my face just in my liquid foundation. So the reason I'm showing you that is how to lighten up this area. When you put your concealer on, you want to do a V shape. I wasn't doing that, and if you see here where it's dark, you see that? You're really seeing where I stopped concealing and put my foundation over the top of it. That looked ridiculous. I should have known better, right? Seems like. So I'm going to take, because I already have mine on, I'm going to take, excuse me, just a little bit of Velour, which is typically for yellow undertones, but what do I have? Dark circles. So you can go 1 to 2 shades lighter. I'm going to take our concealer brush, and again, you're just going to I'm going to outline it just a little bit. So you remember to do that V. Okay, that is way too much concealer, not even going to lie. Let me see if I can pull a little of that more off. So that is going to be really pasty looking if I don't. So I'm going to go right in the corner of my eye. Obviously underneath, but you want to pull down. And hopefully you can see how that lightens that area. I don't know about the lighting. So hopefully, can you tell? I know my lighting is on and off here. So hopefully, no, maybe this way. No, maybe not that way. It is lighter, but I just don't know if you can see it. I know I'm crazy, right? So, all right. If you conceal on top of your foundation, you must go with a dusting powder over the top of it to seal the concealer on. Otherwise, you'll have problems with it throughout the day. Hello, viewer. I see I have a viewer. Hi. So, I'm going to take another drink. So Now let's look at this side of my face. This is what my face looks like every day, except I did do my brows. So you can see I have marks here and here. You can use 2 concealers or you can use 1. It is a preference of your own. I usually do just a little bit of velour. I'm going to take a little bit of velour again because it has that yellow undertone. Typically, I wouldn't use a yellow undertone because I have pink undertones. But with this darkness, I need the yellow to cancel that out. So again, I'm going to take just a little bit. And I'm still going to kind of V that on to conceal. Up in the corner of your eye. Maybe without my lotion, my foundation on, excuse me, you could actually see how it does brighten up my skin there. And it really cancels out. I know it looks ridiculous right now. That's because I don't have foundation on. I'm just going to kind of blend it a little more with my finger. You see how it brightened it up. And I'm just going to put, oh, boy, I'm having trouble today. Just a little on my eyelid to cancel out that darkness. So you can see how it lightened up my eye. But it hides the dark circles very well. So from there, I'm going to clean off my brush. And I'm going to use organza to cancel out the pink on my face. So you really need to know what your undertones are. It isn't always just by what you see on your face. Do you tan then burn? Do you tan then burn? Do you burn then tan? Do you just tan? Do you just burn? You also need to look at, what else? Does anyone know? I know you know. Always look at your veins. That can help you decide what your undertones are as well. So I'm just going to cancel out a few of these spots that I like to hide. My skin has really changed over the years. Why? Because I never took care of it. I wish I could go back to that 20-year-old that said, oh, I'm not going to worry about that stuff until I'm older. I am older. I wish I would have worried about it then. So I'm canceling out the pinks. Look up here under my bad hair. And just that little bit really goes in and hides the pinks on my face. So concealing. I used to conceal my entire face. I'm not kidding. I used to get concealer. Not kidding. And I used to conceal every ounce of my face. Every ounce. From ear to ear. Top to bottom, I concealed it all. And then I'd put foundation on. A, I didn't know what I was doing. Seriously, I didn't know what I was doing. And B, I didn't have the right products for my face. So now I do. I have my organza concealer and I use a bit of velour as well. And I can conceal the reds and pinks. And then when I go and put my foundation on like this side, you're not going to see it. So again, we have taffeta, which is neutral. So if you don't have really yellow or pink, this would be the color line that you would use, is the taffeta. If you have yellow undertones, you're going to use velour because it cancels that out. Now also, if you have dark circles, taffeta velour is great to hide that. You can see on my eye. And then if you have pink undertones, you can use organza, chiffon, whichever color works best for you. But then again, it cancels out the pinks in my face. So I hope you learned something new about concealer. And have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye.